Hello! Today's assignment is Collapse and Invasion Notes for Unit 12, Medieval Europe. There are blanks that you need to fill in, and there are questions to answer. On the slides that have questions to answer, there are stop signs to grab your attention, to not bypass, but to read and answer. So the effects of the fall of Rome. This goes all the way back to Unit 5 when we studied Rome, the Republic, and the Empire. Rome had split into two, Western and Eastern Europe, and it had two capital cities, one for each side, but Rome will fall. Germanic tribes are going to take over. Hundreds of little kingdoms are going to pop up all over what is or was Western Roman Empire in Europe. Part of the empire we see down here was in Africa, on the African continent. However, that is going to fall under different control and will not fall to the Germanic tribes. So with this fall of Rome, there is no system for collecting taxes, and those taxes go into public works. So it's not taking place. And these tiny kingdoms are always at war with one another. And people were losing interest in learning. There's so much going on. And without the money from the public projects, just different things are not being funded that would support education. In this map, we see Western Roman Empire and we see Eastern. Rome is the capital city for the Western side, and Constantinople is for the Eastern side. And we see that yellow, the Angles, the Saxons, orange is the Franks, the pink is Goths, the darker purple is the Visigoths, the lighter purple is the Ostrogoths, the green is the Huns, coming from the unit we just finished up with China, and the Vandals. So many invasions are taking place. So what are the effects of the fall? We've got fall of Rome leads to the Dark Ages because of violence. 2, no centralized government because of the hundreds of tiny kingdoms. The laws are going to be different and the punishments, with lots of different tiny kingdoms rather than one large government that's telling a large group of people what to do and how to behave. The fall of Rome leads to feudalism because of the breakdown in law and order and little crops. Feudalism has to do with the social structure that will be seen in medieval Europe. And the fall of Rome leads to a rise of the Roman Catholic Church, Christianity, because of the lack of the social welfare and education. The government isn't taking that on, so the church is going to. Now, for the Eastern Roman Empire with Constantinople, that is going to be Eastern Orthodox, which is another branch of Christianity. The Western side, which falls, that is where Roman Catholicism is going to thrive. Protestant Christianity has not been introduced, so that would, there's so many different denominations of Protestant Christianity, but to name a few, AME Zion, Methodist, any branch of Baptist, Presbyterian, Moravian, I could name so many more. Those have not come around yet. We've just got Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodox. So stop. This is the first slide with questions that you need to answer. 1, what did the peasant serfs provide for the knights? And 2, what did the knights provide to the peasants and the serfs? The arrows going up are what this class provides to this, what the knights provide to the nobles, and what the nobles provide to the king. Going down, the king provides this to the nobles provide this to the knights, and the knights provide this to the peasants or the serfs. So you will want to pause here. So Western Rome fell to the Germanic tribes, and here come the Franks. So you need to read the information from Franks come to power, to Germanic people adopt Christianity, Charlemagne takes the throne. Charlemagne crowned Holy Roman Emperor to Charlemagne's rule. You need to read this information, so you'll need to pause so that you can then answer the questions on the next slide. So stop. This is a slide with questions that you need to answer. There are 5 questions to answer. And you have the Vikings, not only the Germanic tribes, the Franks, but we get the Vikings. So this is some information that you need to read. And this is some more information that you need to read. So you'll want to pause. And then there are some questions about the Vikings. So you'll want to stop, you'll want to pause, and you'll want to look back at the 2 previous slides. And when you get to this, you are done and you can submit.